Good day, Alcorn and surrounding areas. This is your daily news brief, brought to you by DJ Laura Christine and Urban Thoughts. In national news, 2 Georgia seniors expelled after racist TikTok video. 2 Carrollton High School seniors expelled after a prejudiced TikTok video went viral this past week. The video shows the 2 students using the N-word and saying derogatory things about African Americans. In the video, the students, 1 boy and 1 girl, can be seen in the bathroom mimicking a cooking show using labeled cups of water. First, we have Black. The girl can be heard saying as the boy pours a cup of water in the sink. The students were quickly identified and expelled from the school. In other national news, gunmen killed 16 people in shooting rampage in Canada. 51-year-old gunman Gabriel Wortman killed 16 people across the Canadian province of Nova Scotia during a 2-day shooting rampage this past Saturday and Sunday. According to authorities, Wortman disguised himself as a police officer during his gun attacks and made his car look like a Royal Canadian Mounted Police cruiser. Authorities believe that he may have targeted his first victims, but then began attacking randomly. Wortman, the gunman, is reportedly dead. In entertainment news, a woman who accused a rapper of sexual assault has seized control of his record label as part of a $7 million judgment against the rapper. Priscilla Rainey, a former reality dating show contestant, was granted any and all rights, title, and interest in any money, property, or future payments due to Los Angeles rapper The Game's independent label LA Prolific, which he launched with his last album back in 2019. According to All Hip Hop, Rainey now retains ownership of Born to Rap and royalties from the album, along with any salary Game may have been paying himself through LA Prolific. All third parties who receive notice of this order are directed to pay any and all money or property due, or to become due, under this order, directly to the plaintiff either, 1, by check payable to Priscilla Rainey and delivered to the plaintiff's counsel until the judgment is satisfied in full, stated Judge Virginia A. Phillips. In other entertainment news, Babyface and Teddy Riley face off in an epic battle of the hits. R&B producers Kenny Babyface Edmonds and Teddy Riley battled each other Monday night via Instagram Live with more than 500,000 viewers. Both Edmonds and Riley played hit records back and forth, including Johnny Gill's My and Guys Let's Chill. During the friendly competition, the producers were also complimentary of one another. You are the king. You brought New Jack Swing to us all. You brought a movement, Edmonds told Riley. You inspire me, Riley replied. In weather, today's high was 71 degrees and today's low was 57 degrees. This has been your daily news brief brought to you by Urban Thoughts, and we now return you back to your regularly scheduled programming. Attention North Pandola Middle School parents and students. Package pickups will resume this week. Parents and students can pick up school packets every Wednesday from 10 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Also, if you want to join Ms. Shannon's Remind 101, text at NPMS 2020 to 81010. Again, that's at NPMS 2020 to 81010. Attention all Alcorn students. Alcorn State University's cafeteria will now run during new hours for the remainder of the spring 2020 semester. Lunchbox and lunch will be served from 10 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Dinner will be served from 4 o'clock p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Also, due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, the CAF will only take gold cards with preloaded meal plan funds and credit/debit cards. Quarantine. The one time we can all sit around the house and catch up on some of our favorite TV shows or binge watch new ones. And even with so many shows out there, it's almost impossible to find a good one. Get your notepads ready, because today on Urban Thoughts, we are listing some of the best current television shows. Riverdale. From mystery deaths to black hoods to religious cults, Riverdale is the true embodiment of a perfect teen drama. Based on the Archie comics by John L. Goldwater and Bob Montana, the series followed the lives of a group of friends, Betty Cooper, Veronica Large, Archie Andrews, and Jughead Jones. With each episode, viewers learned that Riverdale is not your typical sweet, small town. Euphoria. Teenage years are arguably the toughest time for a person, and Euphoria takes viewers deep into the difficult life of the American teenager. The show follows the troubled life of 17-year-old Rue, played by Zendaya Coleman, who is a drug addict fresh out of rehab with no plans to stay clean. The series also follows 4 other teens: Jules, a transgender girl trying to find her place in society; Nate, a jock whose anger issues is a result of sexual insecurities; Chris, a football star who finds the transition from high school to college pretty difficult; Cassie, whose sexual history continues to shadow her; and Kat, a body-conscious teen exploring her sexuality. 911. First airing back in 2018, 911 is a Fox series that stars Angela Bassett, Oliver Stark, and Aisha Hines, to name a few. The show explores the day-to-day intense challenges of first responders, firefighters, police officers, and dispatchers. These emergency responders must not only try to help those who are at their most vulnerable state, but also try to deal with drama in their own lives. How to Get Away with Murder. Shonda Rhimes never fails. I mean, the woman has literally produced television hits like Grey's Anatomy and Scandal, and she can definitely add How to Get Away with Murder to that list. How to Get Away with Murder stars Viola Davis as Annalise Keating, a high-power attorney and law professor who cultivates a tight, small circle of student interns. You. This Lifetime series follows the story of Joe Goldberg, a bookstore manager in New York who finds himself overly infatuated and obsessed with several women throughout the series. He feeds his toxic obsession using social media and other mediums. This psycho thriller would definitely keep you entertained. All-American. All-American is a sports drama series that was created by April Blair and first premiered on the CW back in 2018. The show focuses on Spencer James, a rising high school football player and an A student at South Crenshaw High. But when Coach Billy Baker recruits him to join his team in Beverly Hills, Spencer's mother, Grace, and his best friend, Coop, convince him it's an opportunity he has to seize.